A relationship with a man is a humiliation ritual. This phrase hits hard because it implies that women, in loving or partnering with men, are routinely subjected to emotional degradation, psychological games, unmet needs, and societal gaslighting under the guise of partnership. It suggests unequal emotional labor. Women are often the emotional anchors while men emotionally underfunction. Invisible suffering. Women suppress themselves to be chill, low maintenance, or ride or die, while quietly losing pieces of themselves. Public embarrassment. From being cheated on, dismissed, or undervalued, many women speak of feeling humiliated in hindsight once the relationship unravels or once their efforts are taken for granted. Internalized shame. When the relationship fails, women often blame themselves, even when they gave more, tried harder, and loved deeper. This ritual is repeated across generations, cultures, and socioeconomic classes, especially in a society that conditions women to find identity and fulfillment in being chosen, but doesn't condition men to deeply value what they're choosing. In today's climate, what do most men offer women? This isn't to say no men bring value, but if we take a general sober look at the consensus, past common offerings from men in a modern Western context: bare minimum companionship, presence without emotional depth, sexual attention, often self-serving or detached from intimacy, financial contribution, sometimes though less consistently expected or relied on now, superficial validation, compliments, flattery, but often lacking real understanding or emotional intimacy. Shared life logistics, co-parenting, splitting bills, managing a home, but often without equal effort or ownership. But what's often missing? Emotional safety, spiritual or psychological intimacy, consistent maturity and accountability, respect for a woman's individuality, protection, not just physical, but emotional, social, and psychological. 3. What do women report gaining from relationships with men? This is where the dissonance shows up. Many women speak of doing the healing work alone, feeling lonelier in the relationship than they did single, being gaslit into believing their standards are too high, mothering their partner emotionally, financially, or mentally, carrying the emotional burden while the man gets the praise. Of course, there are exceptions. Some women find companionship, spiritual growth, and partnership. But in broader discourse, the benefits women highlight are increasingly internal. I learned how much I can endure. I found my strength through heartbreak. He taught me what I won't tolerate again. That's not partnership. That's a trauma classroom. So, what's the deeper message here? The modern relationship imbalance is no longer subtle. It's a systemic, observable pattern. Social media amplifies male ego and female emotional labor. Therapy culture highlights the gap. Women heal, men often opt out. Patriarchal conditioning remains. Men are taught to win a woman, not to deserve her. The humiliation isn't just what happens in the relationship, it's that the woman often knew better and still gave him a chance. It's the psychic violence of being loyal to someone who saw her as replaceable. It's the shame of carrying his potential when he never even tried to meet hers.